Effect Custom Uncensored. We primed the Bondo that we sanded yesterday. Today we're going to block this body line. We're using 180 and a long hard block. We got a couple of different blocks we're going to use. It's basically the same motion that we did with the Bondo. And this will let us know if there's any lower high spots while we're sanding it. Okay, sanding pretty good, a little bit right there, but sanding pretty smooth, looking good. Don't want to just sand in one spot, want to do the whole thing. When we're going down, we stopped right here at this body line here. Of course, we went past that one, but we'll sand to here, and then that primer down there, it'll go. We won't have any of it left. You gotta keep your sandpaper clean. And as you're sanding, you can see it's pretty symmetrical, I guess what you would say, on how the sand scratches look. There's no spots as we're not sanding, which means that it's pretty level. We just keep going around till all that looks a certain way. It's pretty close now. We'll sand this bottom and get it to a point where it's pretty much right. And then we'll do the same thing on this part, and then we'll do the body line like that. There was a couple of scratches right there. That's why there's primer right there. May or may not block it on the video. It's basically doing what we're doing right here on that up there. You're seeing how to do it already. You can see that's pretty good right there. See a couple little spots. See that right there is good. That right there is still low. Need to keep sanding. We'll keep blocking on it. It's pretty good though. See, now it's gone. That would be good then. Still got a little bit of stuff down here, so we're gonna have just a little bit more sanding to do. Still go over the whole thing, don't just stay in one spot. And I am kind of rolling it on this corner on this body line right here. I am kind of rolling it down a little bit. There's a rock guard texture right there. I don't really want to sand on that too much. Right now I'm not seeing any. Well, maybe a little something right there. Right there, a little something. That right there looks pretty good. I'm gonna sand just a little bit more right here. Maybe little pinholes or something. You may have to put some spot putty in that. It doesn't block out, but we are going to prime it again. This is only one of two primers we'll do. It's still there, but it's not as bad, so we're going to block a little more on it. Move around. We're not rolling on this top body line. We're staying straight. It'll be a little sharp right there. We'll have to roll it in a minute. We'll do this now. That right there is pretty good. They still maybe a little bit right there, but we're gonna do some more on this line, so that'll take a little more off. May get rid of it then. And I do have a round block that I may use. I'm gonna use this flat block to get the edge right here. You can see on this one now where the spots are low a little bit. We'll have to sand that out. Yeah, see how that is right there? That's your roll, your factory roll. See how it gets to a point right there? See right here, there's a low spot there and low spot there, low spot there, low spot there. So we're gonna keep sanding. And this right here is looking good all the way down through there. So I may sand just a little more and then go to the round block to get that, because that right there is not flat. That does have a roll in it. Still got those spots there. This down here is looking pretty good. So a little bit right here too. Turn this around, do a little more right here. So that right there is showing metal. So let it stop right there. Don't need to go any further. So I'm gonna get the round block and do this part. Do it the same way. Always sand it, feel it, sand it, and feel it. All right, so this is looking pretty good here. All those marks are gone a little bit there, a little bit there, so we're getting close. We'll sand it some more. Okay, it looks pretty good there. You go look now, look across it, you don't see any of those darker spots, all that sanded. You can put your hand across that, you don't feel anything. All that straight, all that straight. Now, the body line. The body line is definitely not right, because it has a roll to it. You can see it has definitely a point right there. So what I'll do is I'll start off with this one. And use the original body line. Kind of roll it like that. And you don't need to go fast because it's going to have to make the body line as you go along. You can feel it, it's got a nice little roll right there, and you go right there, you can definitely feel that point. But it's doing right, so we just continue on. And you go all the way back too, not putting a whole lot of pressure. Just Kind of letting it roll over there, following the body line as I go down. So I like to do the cross sand. Doing pretty good. All right, continue it out here. Feels pretty good. And I'll get, what I have here is a paint stick broken in half with some 180 DA paper, and just kind of easily go over it right there like this. I like to do it with the longer one first. It helps it make sure that it's straight. And we've got a little bit of Bondo coming through right there, but that's fine. We're going to prime it again. Feel right there, it feels pretty good. Okay, so the next we will go around this again with a DA with some 180. I'll block this with this block, then we'll prime it again. And then in the next video, we'll do sanding with 320 ready for paint. Subscribe, like, share. Definitely want your comments. Thank you. Have a good day.